Hi boys and girls, Miss Foster here. Today we are going to talk about the standard algorithm strategy. Now this strategy is a review. We did this with 2-digit numbers, but tonight we are going to try this with 3-digit numbers. For this lesson, we are going to do standard algorithm, but without regrouping. Our learning goal tonight is I can solve addition and subtraction equations using a standard algorithm. First, we are going to practice the standard algorithm strategy with addition and subtraction. I went ahead and split the screen in half. Our first problem, we are going to try addition. Our problem says 342 plus 212. Remember, boys and girls, when we use the standard algorithm strategy, we are going to line up the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. Also, in using this strategy, we always want to start with the ones place first. So, I'm going to add 2 plus 2, and that will give me 4. Next, we want to add the tens column, and I know that 4 plus 1 will give me 5. Last, we add the hundreds column, and I know that 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So our total sum is 554. Let's try a subtraction problem now. Suppose I'm giving the equation 568 minus 341. We need to find the difference. When using the standard algorithm method, I'm first going to rewrite my equation. So I will write 568 minus 341 equals. Remember, boys and girls, that the hundreds, the tens, and the ones place all need to be lined up. Also, when using the standard algorithm strategy, I always want to start in adding the ones, or subtracting in this case. So, I know that 8 minus 1 gives me 7. Next, we are going to subtract the digits in the tens place. And I know that 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Finally, we are going to subtract the digits in the hundreds place. And I know that 5 minus 3 gives me 2. So our difference is 227. Now let's try some equations on our own. Go ahead and pause the video and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil. Once you have your materials, go ahead and write the following equations: 876 plus 123 and 569 minus 236. When using the standard algorithm strategy, the first thing we want to do is rewrite the equation to make sure the hundreds, the tens, and the ones line up. Go ahead and pause the video and try that with the addition equation. If your equation looks like this, good job! First, we are going to add together the ones place. You can even write hundreds, tens, and ones above the numbers if you need the reminder. So, I know that 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. Now I'm going to add the tens column. 7 plus 2 is also equal to 9. And last, I'm going to add the hundreds column. 8 plus 1 is also equal to 9. So our total sum is going to be 999. Now let's try the subtraction equation. Go ahead and pause the video and rewrite the equation, 569 minus 236, lining up the hundreds, the tens, and the ones columns. If your equation looks like this, then you've done it right. Now let's subtract. We're going to start in the ones column, and we're going to subtract 9 minus 6, and that gives us 3. Next, we are going to subtract the numbers in the tens column. 6 minus 3 also equals 3. Last, we are going to subtract the numbers in the hundreds column. And we know that 5 minus 2 also equals 3. So your total difference is 333. Alright, boys and girls, so to use the standard algorithm for addition and subtraction, our first step is to rewrite the equation, lining up the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. Once we have rewritten our equation and are ready to solve, we must remember that we always start adding or subtracting in the ones column. For this equation, I'm adding, so I know that 6 plus 2 is 8. I know that 3 plus 2 is 5, and 2 plus 1 is 4. You always want to either add or subtract in the order of ones, then the tens, then the hundreds. Remember, your problems for tonight will not require regrouping.